hey, I'm Perseus. No, that doesn't mean that I'm Percy Jackson from the books and the movies. It turns out they're coming out with another one. Maybe I'll go see it. Sorry. Let's see. This is the story of my life, which should probably start with me being very, very young. Because you see, hold on a minute. My grandfather heard from an oracle of Apollo that his daughter, Danae, would have a son. And Danae is very, very beautiful. So Zeus one day decides, hey, I like Danae. I will go have a kid with her, something like that. And so she's up in the tower because my grandfather had a heart attack because the Oracle of Apollo said that his grandson would one day kill him. Yeah, that kind of came true on accident, but I'm getting to that. So she's all up in the tower, and Zeus starts to visit her. Sorry, there's like no shots of me or anything. Yeah, so Zeus goes and visits her and stuff, and they're like all cool and awesome and whatever. And then one of the days, my grandfather sees light coming out of one of the windows, and so he's like storming up the stairs and stuff, and it's like, what's going on up here? And he sees me in Danae's lap. So here's my mom, and I'm like sitting there and and little baby talking, and she's all like awesome and stuff. And you know what she tells him? So he's like standing in the doorway all mad and stuff, and she's like, I have named him Perseus. So yeah, he puts my mom and I in a treasure chest or whatever and throws us out to sea. So we're sitting out in the ocean for a couple years, and I get to like teenager years or something. Like I'm 7 or something, I think. Yeah. And then we are found by this really nice guy named Dictys. And Dictys finds us, and he takes my mom and I in, and we just kind of hang out and stuff. And well, I grow older, so like there's my mom, as tall as she always has been, and then there's like me, because I'm just this cool. And then so this really mean guy, Dictys' brother, Polydictys, decides I'm going to marry Danae. Yeah, she's gotten prettier over the years. Just awesome. Yeah, because I'm totally gonna have him as a stepfather over my dead body. So he pretends to marry some other girl, and then at the wedding, he looks at me because I have no presents because we're all really, really poor and stuff, and he's like, what? You have no presents for me? Shame on you. But of course, what do you expect from a brat that does nothing all day and is lazy? And so, yeah, me being the awesome kid I am, for whatever reason, said, I can bring you any gift you want. Just say what you want, or something like that. And he's like, bring me the head of the Gorgon Medusa. I'm like, fine. And so yeah, there's that part of the story. And then, so I'm like traveling and stuff. Takes me a really long time to get out to sea. Well, I'm out at sea, but I have not found the Gorgon's lair. So there are these two people. One sec. Hermes and Athena, who come and they give me gifts and stuff, and it's all cool, and it's like my birthday or whatever. It wasn't actually my birthday. It's just so many gifts, presents, and it's all awesome. So yeah, I got a sword from our dad, some flying sandals, and a helmet that makes me invisible, and I can blend into the shadows and stuff. Oh, cool. So, yeah, they tell me to go find these 3 hags, and then I find them, and I take away their only little eyeball. And it's really weird because they not only have 1 eyeball, they only have 1 tooth. Like, seriously? Like, get some glass eyes or something. Really weird. So yeah, I hide in the bushes, and then they're like taking out the eye to give to the next weird lady. And so I snatch it up, and I'm like, you don't get your eye back until you tell me where to find these Nere people. I don't know how to say that. So they tell me where the water nymph people are, and I go do that. I go talk to them, and they're like, oh, you couldn't find that? Wow, it was only like that way yonder. So yeah, I went up there, and it was really weird. So like, there's, just put it in the ground. There's Medusa and her sisters all sleeping and stuff. Down on the ground. And so I'm like all sneaky and cool and stuff, and I'm like, which one is Medusa? Oh, hey, it's this one over here. So I take the sword. You can't see my sword right now because I've lost it. So I take my sword, and I'm like, chop! And off pops her head. And her sisters wake up, and they're like, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! And I'm like, grab the head, run. And I fly out of there, and they're like, hold on. And they're all like, no, you killed our sister. No, we're going to kill you. So yeah, I flew the heck out of there. And then I had like a whole ton of adventures and stuff. Wait, no. I skipped a part. So yeah, while I was traveling back to the island where my mom was, I saw this lady change to a rock. It changed to a rock. So I'm like, why are you on the rock? And she's like, my mom said I'm prettier than the Naiads, or whatever. And I'm like, She's like, so Poseidon says that I have to be sacrificed to a sea monster. Otherwise, he's going to kill everyone. I'm like, okay. And, okay. And so, this big, giant sea monster comes up out of the water and is just like, okay. So I take the head of the Gorgon Medusa and I'm like, here, look at the head, be frozen. And it's like, nah. Because it crumbles into stone. And it's like, blah. This is so weird. So yeah, then I unchain her from the rock, and I'm all cool and stuff, and I carry her back with me to my house, technically, only to find that, wait, which one it is? Was it this one? No, it was this one. That Polydictes used the wedding as a ruse to get me out of the way. Yeah, because that's awesome. So he's like, marry me already. No, I don't want to marry you. I'm going to marry you anyways. No, I don't want to marry you. So yeah, I got there like just in time. And it was funny because they were all in a meeting. And so I hold out the head of Medusa because I'm like really mad and stuff. And I'm like, all who are my friends, shield their eyes. And he didn't even have time to say what. He's like, so yeah, that was the story of my life. Ta-da!